Hey everyone, my name is Adam Miller, and today I want to talk about what it's like for a person to recover from addiction. Many of you probably know someone, uh, or maybe in the past, even you have struggled with an alcohol dependency or a drug addiction. And if you've struggled with it personally, then you understand how severe that can be and how many problems that can cause, not only for yourself, but your family and your friends. And you also see if there's someone that you know, say a friend or a family member, or maybe not even somebody that close, you can still see the effects that it has on them. And most people look at this as a person just causing trouble and just needs to get their act together, and they just need to straighten up and then things would change. And the actual if someone actually has the disease of alcoholism or drugs or drug addiction, the things that they need to do to stay sober are actually far greater than that. And one thing that I would recommend, I've been working in a treatment field for about 4.5 years now. I started out as a case manager, worked my way up to a program director, and our program is 6 months long. And we see a lot of people change when they come to treatment and then stay for a while. But really the purpose of my speech that I wanted to give today is to inform people about what addiction is and to let them know, like, hey, this can be a complicated process and a difficult one for that person and anybody that is involved. And addiction not only again destroys the life of the person suffering, but anyone that is in his or her path through lying, stealing, being selfish. And addiction is not just related to drugs and alcohol; it's related to gambling and shopping and eating and so on and so forth. There's currently around 406 12-step programs that are out there. And if you're not sure what a 12-step program is, you work the steps on a problem that you're dealing with. So say that you have a shopping problem. So I'm powerless over shopping. My life has become unmanageable. What does that mean? I'm hiding my spending from my spouse or loved ones. I'm in debt. I've ran up credit cards. And no matter what the consequences are, I literally can't stop shopping because I'm obsessed with my image and so on and so forth. So anyways, that's kind of an example outside of drugs and alcohol, but in a disease world where that's attached to drugs or alcohol, it's I can't stop drinking no matter what the consequences. I've lost my wife, I've lost my house, I've lost my car, I've lost my job, I've lost everything, and no matter what the consequences, I still cannot stop drinking or using drugs. And that is a very, very difficult thing to kick. And you would be like, oh my gosh, how could someone lose all of those things and still continue to drink? And I see that all the time. There's plenty of people that come here, they don't stay sober. Our actual statistics of people staying sober is nationally higher than most other treatment centers, which is 1 out of 4 people actually stay sober. And that's for us. That's not even, it's probably much less than that if you look at everybody in all the treatment centers, nationwide or worldwide. I don't know. But I know that ours is a little higher than that, which is good. And it's important for the family and friends to be aware of this because that's how they can really help. And that's why I wanted to talk about this today, is because if you have a better understanding about what exactly that the person that you love or care about or whatever is dealing with, then you can be very helpful to them. You have a much better chance of getting them help or knowing what to say and realizing that, hey, I can't argue with this person. There's nothing I'm going to say that's going to change them. I'm too close to the situation. I need to remove myself from it. I need to do something different. And treatment is great for that because it allows them to be in an environment that they're not comfortable with. And as most of you know, when you learn the most is when we are probably the most uncomfortable. So this is an opportunity for them to get uncomfortable and then get comfortable enough to talk about what's actually going on, talk about issues that they've had, which, there's a lot of people out there, maybe even including the people I'm talking to right now, that have had things that happen to them that they don't know how to talk about or ashamed of or guilty. And it's very important that we talk about all those things. So, seeing a trained professional and, going to treatment is a very beautiful thing. And, and it's awesome. And that person, if they want that, just needs to reach a spot of desperation, and they can have that change and they can have that new life. So I hope that I have informed you a little bit about addiction, how you can help, what it looks like, and look forward to answering any more questions about what the disease is or about what addiction is, and helping people understand it and getting them the help that they need. So thank you.